Major news overnight, claims of a cover-up at the CIA on the origins of COVID-19. A team within the CIA was charged with investigating the origins of the pandemic to determine whether it came from the Wuhan Institute of Virology or whether it emerged naturally. Well, 2 congressional committees have uncovered evidence that 6 of the 7-member team concluded that it was most likely genetically engineered, but they were forced to change their conclusion. The Select Subcommittee on the coronavirus pandemic and the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence have now written a letter to the CIA to say that a multi-decade senior-level current agency officer has come forward to provide information to the committees regarding the agency's analysis into the origins of COVID-19. According to the whistleblower, the agency assigned 7 officers to a COVID discovery team. According to the whistleblower, at the end of its review, 6 of the 7 members of the team believed the intelligence and the science were sufficient to make a low-confidence assessment that COVID had originated from a laboratory in Wuhan, China. The 7th member of the team, who also happened to be the most senior, was the lone officer to believe COVID originated through zoonosis. Now, the CIA has publicly said that it's undecided about whether COVID began via a lab leak or arose through human contact with an infected animal. So the CIA has not declared its hand. But this whistleblower claims that to come to this eventual determination of uncertainty, the 6 members of that team were given a significant monetary incentive to change their position. So accusations of a bribe. The congressional committees, which are bipartisan, by the way, say that this whistleblower is a seemingly credible source and that they've demanded the CIA hand over all documents and communications from this team's investigation. They've given them a deadline of September 26. The CIA has responded to these claims. They've told Fox News, "We do not pay analysts to reach specific conclusions. We take these allegations extremely seriously and are looking into them. We will keep our congressional oversight committees informed." Now, as you may recall, these are not the first claims of censorship of the intelligence community relating to the origins of COVID-19. And I revealed, a world exclusive just last month, that 3 scientists from the Defence Intelligence Agency's National Centre for Medical Intelligence had also concluded the virus was most likely genetically engineered, but they were censored from Joe Biden's 90-day probe into the origins of COVID. And he ordered this investigation by the intelligence community in May 2021 to investigate how the pandemic started. But the Office of the Director of National Intelligence then removed the input of the intelligence agency scientists, who did form the view that the virus was a reverse genetics construct. And sources familiar with the work that unfolded inside the Defence Intelligence Agency, along with the scientists' interactions with the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, spoke to me for this investigation. And the scientists were told that the information was too technical to include in Joe Biden's 90-day origins report, and about 90% of their input was deleted or censored or just not included. So what we are seeing here is my first revelation that scientists at the Defence Intelligence Agency were silenced. Now testimony to Congress claims CIA analysts were silenced too. This is a major silencing and censorship of the scientists who are actually experts in viruses. This cover-up, deep inside the US intelligence agencies, partly explains why the public were misled for so long into believing the Chinese Communist Party's version of events, that the pandemic could only have started naturally, that there was nothing to see at the Wuhan Institute of Virology, despite its risky research creating new coronaviruses that had never existed before.